Good morning guys, welcome back to the homestead where we live our crazy life. We did clean the shed some time ago and it is already a mess. Hay, everything everywhere. But what we're looking for in here is potatoes, seed potatoes, which we do have some just down here. Oh, they're quite heavy. Who's going to carry them? We might need the wheelbarrow, Matilda. See if there's one out there. But yeah, we're going to take these down. We're going to plant them in the garden. If you don't know by now, we're going to spend the day in the garden planting stuff, specifically in our market garden. Yeah, so we're going to get them down there. We'll meet you guys down at the garden.
You hypnotize.
Okay, so we made it down here. As you can see, a bit of work has been done over here. This trellis and these two garden beds. That one's already tarped. Matilda and Adina have been working on these two garden beds. They're weeding it, forking it out, and then putting the weed mats over top, the tarp over top, so it can kill any weeds over summer. And we probably won't plant them till like spring, but they're slowly like working over there, get into that trellis, and I think after that they'll do the back bed, doing all the beds, and then going to start on the pathways and also the perimeter where we had all the tomatoes and stuff like that. But whoa, Enzo's been digging holes everywhere in here. He's gonna break someone's ankle soon. But anyway, we're going to plant potatoes in this bed over here. It's already tarped, already weeded, so it should be fairly easy. If we have enough potatoes, we're going to be putting it in that bed as well. I have big plans for these two beds, but let's not get into that now. Let's get planting potatoes. So that is all planted. It's got potatoes. There is some volunteer, I think, elephant garlic in that bed, but that's fine. It's a bit experimental down this end because when it does flood, it'll get about double the height of the beds and it will rot out the potatoes. So let's just hope it doesn't flood. But these potatoes are going to waste anyway. They're getting too soft to use up the top for dinner and that. So yeah. But what we're going to do now is we're going to plant some normal garlic and we're going to plant some beetroot in these two beds over here. So this tarp is extremely helpful because we're not having to do any weeding before we plant. It's just the pathways that are a bit of a mess, but I might end up wood chipping that. I'm not sure yet. I'm just worried about the wood chip when the floods takes it all away, but I think this top half we might wood chip. Might be another job for Adina and Matilda to make a bit of money. But for now, we're going to take off these tarps and get planting.
Oh yeah, me now! Oh yeah, me now!
So we have currently lost Enzo. He has gone missing, and lately he's been really naughty since we built that fence the last 2 weeks. He's actually been going under the fence and going to the neighbour's dog. It's like his little girlfriend. He just goes over there every now and again, and he doesn't listen to come back. The kids have to go to the neighbours and go get him to come back. And at least he doesn't have to be dragged back. He actually listens when you're up there, but I don't know if it's because it's over the hill that he doesn't listen, but yeah, very naughty Enzo. But Matilda is going to go and get him back, hopefully. So yeah, we're going to keep up with the garlic. We're peeling it before we plant it, so that's a bit tedious.
This way. Enzo! Enzo! Come here. Come on. Bad dog. Come on. Let's go. Bad. Down, Enzo. Come on, Enzo. I just didn't want you to get hurt. Enzo, come. Now. Down.
So we have planted the garlics in there. We gave them good spacing, because if you don't give them good enough spacing, they will get rust. So we've done that. These guys are going to put tunnels over. You don't need it over, but it's just so when Enzo comes in here, he's not going to dig up a storm, which possibly he's going to do with the potatoes over there, but that's not really a biggie. I'm more concerned about the garlic. We've got plenty more garlic in here. I'm tempted to put garlic and beetroot in the same bed, but I think I'm not going to overcrowd it. We're just going to put beetroot in the next bed. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get to building the tunnel. So these guys have just planted the beetroot. They're just putting the cover over. It's just to protect it from Enzo and actually Evelyn. But saying that, Evelyn will probably crawl through it, thinking it's more fun than actually climbing over it. So don't know if that's going to work, but at least it's some sort of protection. I've just planted a row of buttercrunch lettuce and a row of, well, half a row of radishes in here with the leeks. Although one bed is leek, one bed is onion. I don't know which is which, but yeah, we've done that anyway. We're going to protect these two as well, and then I think we've pretty much finished down here. Yeah, Enzo has been digging already, the leak. Yeah, that might be Evelyn paw prints.
No, those are Enzo.
Oh, both of them are as bad as each other. But Evelyn's gone up and Raven's gone up to play with her. And Theo and Jasper over there doing nothing. Just like normal. But at least everyone's down here having fun, eh? That's the main thing. Anyway, we're going to cover these up. So that is all these 4 beds all protected now, and the potato beds planted. We're going to do one more thing we've decided, because the girls are down here pretty much most days doing some hours work for some money, and the next task was going to be doing this rabbit manure. So this is all the rabbit manure from up the top. We still have Mama and Dad Rabbit still alive. They're getting vaccinated very soon. We're just making sure they're going to survive maybe like 2 more weeks, or until I can take them in to the vet to get them vaccinated again. But we're going to actually get rid of these bags, put them under the tarp over there. We're going to put rabbit manure eventually under all of those trellis tarps, and we're going to trial no compost this year. Even though you've seen last year we used all of our own compost for these beds, and it definitely did not do as good as those beds, but stuff still grew. We just had a lot of weeds, and the corn didn't grow as good because that was more of a sunlight issue we had with them. So yeah, but anyway, we're going to chuck this rabbit manure and then we'll probably go up for some lunch. So that's all the rabbit manure under there. There was a bit of chicken manure as well, but yeah, that's got a few months to break down. There won't be anything planted in there till probably early summer probably, but the next load will be going under there. But anyway, we're going to have just a little bit of a clean up, put stuff in the tool rack, because Debs has actually been doing a little bit of work out here on the tool rack, even though it looks like a muddy mess out here. Yeah, even though there's weed mat there, it's real muddy, and it looks like Evelyn has just left the tap on, honestly. But yeah, we've put some little racks down here, little blue racks, so they can put all their gloves there, because they lose them all the time. And this has just been putting some more things up there. We've got our pooper scooper down here, we've just got one more to grab up there, but that'll be a thing we're going to trial pretty soon, because we've got lots of pigs in one paddock. But it is a muddy mess at the moment, so we might just wait a little bit. But yeah, anyway, we're going to go up, have some lunch, and we'll show you guys what's happening with the quail pen we're about to start. So we've just had some lovely homegrown lunch, and we're going to get into this quail pen. Got to round up the chidlers and get over there, start digging. But this is our quail at the moment. This is their living arrangement, and we're just moving this cage every day forward. But we haven't got eggs from them yet. They might need a bit more sunlight in the day, but yeah, I'm really wanting to move them in the next couple of weeks to this new pen that hasn't even started being built yet. But where's the spade? I think maybe I'll put it by it. Yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna dig all these posts in it. I'll show you the layout that Debs has been doing on it. She's pretty much taken over, because I've been working 6 days a week, and this is her little project, and I'm just gonna be the brunt worker. She's pretty much taken over, but it's a good thing and a bad thing, because I'm not being able to build it like how I want to build it, with a lookout on the top. It's not happening. She doesn't want it like that, so that's all good. But this here is the quail pen. So it's every post you see here is where an actual wooden post is going to go. We're going to make it quite high, so I'm going to get 3 meter posts, just thin posts, because it's not like we're keeping in dinosaurs or anything like that. And there'll be a nice door and stuff like that, and the roof will be kind of like a peak roof. Maybe we'll put like plywood on it and then put tiles on it, and then the bottom's going to be concrete, but we're going to put Avery mesh all on the floor, on the roof and the sides to stop rats from getting in, because when we had quails down in the aviary, the rats even went through the concrete to get to the quail and ate them. So yeah, they were definitely not doing that again. So we're going to take every precaution we can. But Debs has told me, instead of putting a lookout on the roof like I wanted to do, over here by Dina, there might be a walkway and there might be like a little deck out this way, and being able to look on the farm, because you actually get quite a good view if it wasn't for the blackberry bushes on the farm from here, which we're going to block a little bit. When you come up the pathway, you won't be able to see as much of the farm, but that's all good. They get to see the quail instead. But yeah, so today I'm going to start digging the holes, and then the kids are going to like finish digging the holes. We're going about 800 mil deep. That is the plan. Maybe a little bit shallower on the outside so we can get the posts a bit higher, because again, having this much posts, it should be strong as anyway. But yeah, we're going to get digging. So that is all 8 holes dug. They're only about, I mean, the deepest is probably about 500 mil at the moment, but the kids are going to dig them a bit deeper during the week. We won't have to dig as deep down the bottom, and then we're going to build a bit of a retaining wall. I talked to Debs, we might not put concrete because that might be a bit expensive to put in this area, because that's probably at least a cube or not 2 of cement. We might just put the aviary mesh on the floor and then dig it up and put wood chip or something like that down. We haven't thought that far ahead yet, but first we'll get the posts in. So that'll be next weekend's mission, is to cement these posts and start building a little retaining wall. So yeah, can't get there all in one day because I'm working 6 days a week, but we can get there eventually, slowly, piece by piece. At least it's not spring, it's not crazy in the garden at the moment, and in the food forest, because the food forest we haven't touched for a long time, but we are going to get back there eventually. I just thought I'd give you a break from all the, you know, line trimming, all the mowing time lapses. Give you that once a month maybe. But yeah, but anyway, we're going to go up. I'm going to edit you guys, and we're going to chillax like normal on a Sunday afternoon, get ready for the working week next week. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Look out.